Well, in a recent magazine article, actress Amy Brenneman shares her abortion story. She claims she doesn't regret her abortion and is speaking out because abortion is under attack. She cites a Supreme Court case that challenges a Texas abortion law. The Cosmopolitan article prompted a response from Representative Diane Black of Tennessee. Representative Black joining us from Capitol Hill. We know this is a busy time and we really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome. It's good to be with you.
What was your response from Cosmopolitan magazine when you asked to publish a response to Amy Brenneman's article?
Well, they told us they were not interested in the response, which was very disappointing.
Now, you found another venue, and you started out by sort of connecting with her stand, finding some things in common. Why did you take that approach?
Well, I think all too often those who are pro-life come across as if they don't care about women who have had to make those tough decisions. And having been personally in a situation where I had 2 children and a third one on the way and a husband that was dealing with the demons of alcoholism leaving me, I had a choice to make as well. And so I know what difficulty there is in making those choices, and I think that we need to be aware of and walk with women who have made those choices. But I also believe that we need to make sure that women have all of the information before they make those choices, and I don't think that's happening today in abortion clinics.
And when abortion is framed as female empowerment, how is that not telling the whole story?
Well, the first female empowerment is the right to life. And when there is an abortion and a little girl's life is wiped out, that's no empowerment at all is going to take place in that situation. So I believe that is the first empowerment, is the right to be born. And I believe that that's what we need to tell as we tell people about the truth of what abortion is. And, you know, when I graduated from nursing school over 40 years ago now, we didn't know when life began. And now we know that it's a conception, and that we do have a life that is worthy of keeping. And this is the war on little girls when we're aborting them.
And isn't it true that more little girls are aborted than boys?
Well, that is so, and we are seeing more and more of that, not necessarily here in the United States, although that could be the case here in some circumstances, but throughout the world we're seeing that. And so if we really want a war on women, we will begin with the war in the womb of allowing her to have life to begin with.
And the Texas law that's being debated here, there's really 2 parts. Explain them briefly, and why is this so controversial?
Sure. Well, the first is that a physician abortionist who is performing this procedure should have privileges at a hospital within 30 miles of where the abortion is being performed, and that's in case there is a complication. The second would be that we would have an opportunity to have these clinics be under the same safety standards as any other ambulatory care center. I don't know how you can argue against that. You talk about a war on women. Is that to say that this surgical procedure should have any less safety precautions, any less cleanliness than any other clinic where another procedure would be done? I think that's truly a war on women. So it's these 2 issues that are being discussed right now. And I think that really for me they're common sense issues. Again, as an emergency room nurse, I have experience with a young lady who had an abortion done by someone from out of state, leaving her a 1-800 number where there was not an answer. And she showed up in our hospital a little too late because we lost her life to an abortion that was botched. And so I think that women deserve that, and we should be giving those same standards and the same medical standards that we give for any other procedure.
Well, thank you for your unique perspective, Representative Black. We appreciate you being with us. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.